My fucking internet. Alright. We need crits. We really do need crit. We need crit. I don't think we need accuracy unless, are we getting accuracy from anything? Is this fool's gold, essentially? Yes, he's getting accuracy from this. It's not even his, we have to give it back. So he really only does have 12 accuracy. I'm sure we could find an item that has it. Should we waste one on accuracy? I mean, it's not really a waste. Yeah, that's why his damage is fucking low too. They've all been getting their damage up. Eventually. Yeah, he's gonna not be that good actually. He's really not gonna be that good. But, you know, it's whatever. I think yeah, I'll flip it. I need crits. Let's see what is. Yeah, Nightshade, he has 0 resistance reduction and he absolutely mauls. So it's not that important. Come on. Do that. Good. Did he fall? Okay, what do we do now? D4. Get down to net 8, soul love in the set 8. Should we take the damage? I think I'll flip it. Should we take the damage or the base crit? I think we'll probably take the damage. Crit is so important that I'm almost considering taking the base crit over the damage. That's how important it is. Honestly, it really fucking is. It's way more important than damage. Then it turns your crit power into damage, essentially. But I think I'll just take the damage. I'm sure we can find items that up our crit as well. Yeah, I think I'll do damage. Like, he'll still have more damage than a top there. Wow, Blasco has 116 damage and he still is a pussy. Huh. That doesn't bode well for him, boy. He has garbage accuracy. At least, no, he doesn't have that accuracy. It's a lie. He has 23, I think, or 22. He got 22. Yeah, let's take away that. Let's give those back. Well, I'll just take them away for now. Alright, so these are his real stats. We're still gonna add the damage. Oh, that was giving him damage, I think. Alright, so these are his real stats. He at least has some decent accuracy. His crits will get higher as with these mana. And the damage. I guess we'll take the damage. His upgrades weren't great. Oh wait, nobody's even watching. His upgrades weren't great, but they were okay. He only got 1 prop bounce. He got prop damage upgrade, which was cool, I guess. But he only got 1 prop bounce extra. He didn't get any multi-hits. However, the one saving grace, and he didn't get any movement points, but the one saving grace for him, that he got hella skill range. His skill range is stupid. It's very good. we still gotta gear him up. He sucks at his range damage and get hurt. Oh, alright. Last 2 points. At least he has good skills. Very good skills in him. Yeah, obviously he needs volatile reaction. For sure. So, yeah, so he's got +2 props. So, not anything great, but he'll have 5 prop counts at least. What does Blasco have? We got even more, but I think some of it comes from. Yeah, some of it comes from his equipment. Yeah, he's getting helped out big time by the equipment. But he's not going to just be a bow. Or a crossbow, he's going to be a bow as well. Yeah, he's got good ISO. At least he has some off though. ISO damage is important. Very, very much so. Alright, his last skill. Last skill we can give him overall. So. That's kind of decent because that's gonna work with the prop skill. Or we can do shared power. So many choices. No, dude, initiator. I think it's overrated. Overload, maybe. Quick reload, overload. A lot of choices. Honestly, field study is not the worst thing in the world. Field study is not that bad. Let's think about this for a second. I guess it is all similar. Every 12 units killed. Nightshade just killed like 120. So if he had this, he would have had +10 skill range. This might help his lack of movement. The fact that he already has skill range, but this will make it even bigger. So he'll be able to hit further away. Or maybe nimble. That would be a free 2. Why doesn't have it? Alright, this is what I'm thinking here. I'm thinking sheer power, because it would cut resistances in half. Be good for like magic enemies and stuff. I'm thinking field study, because if he kills, let's say, even if he kills 24 enemies, right? Which almost all of them will be at a distance of 4 or more. He'll get +2 skill range, like, and even that's handy. He's already got +6. So it's actually could be pretty good. Or overload, I'm thinking. I might do initiative. Just more bag uses, more bag slots. Or the wild card, quick reload. If he has 2 offhand weapons, quick reload would be nice. Even if he just has 1. Plus it would reload his prop attack. Probably won't do that though. Reload is pretty good. Sorry. This is literally the last point that he will even get. Alright, thinking sheer power, field study. I don't say explosive essence. That's not a bad one because once he becomes like a auto crit, when he uses that 1 AP propagation attack, it'll it'll always add 50% critical power, which makes it have a higher likelihood of like wiping out high damage enemies. But still, probably not. I think I'm gonna take field study. However, I was planning on giving him like a longer range weapon. I was planning on giving him 1 crossbow. I was planning on giving him 1 one-handed crossbow, 1 offhand crossbow, and like a rifle or a short bow. So that would give him more range because he doesn't have a lot of movement skills. So I don't want to happen the same thing that happened to Nightshade, that he got all these extra points he can't use because he can't get technically. Even though Nightshade's still amazing, probably still my best character, he could be even better if he could get to people. So if I do field study at least in the middle of his of the wave after he's killed some enemies, his range will just get bigger and bigger. Or the thought process could be, we give him overload, so he has an extra bag slot and an extra use for each item, and we give him a level 5 movement, thing. I think we'll do field study. I think that could be very interesting. And on the boss fight, they last so long. He'll be at there must be a max. There must be a cap for skill range. Because he's going to be at plus 14, 15 or something probably on the boss fight. That's the one great thing about field study is once you get to the boss fight, they last so long. If you have field study, your dude is going to have so much range by the end of that. It's actually not terrible. So the best is also good because he's going to be an auto crit. But I think I'm going to take field study. And sheer power is also really nice. But watch. See, the problem here is watch. He just doesn't do enough damage for this to matter as much because fucking Nightshade, he just does so much damage. And he can buff his own damage. Watch, I'm going to give him all this shit, but he's not going to do enough damage for it to even matter. That's probably what's going to happen. But, I think we'll still do field study. Because he just has you got no fucking movement. You can't fucking get anywhere. Yeah, we'll do field study. We're also going to have to give him at least 1 scroll, because we're going to have to get his mana down quick. Yeah, I guess we'll do field study. If he had nimble, I would do that, because it has 2 more points, but we'll do field study. That'll be fine. He'll bang out 12 kills per turn easily. Bang out more than that. Yeah, we'll do that. Some people might think that's questionable, but I think it'll be smart. I think it'll be a good idea. Now we just need to get him the proper equipment. It's also crazy too that we have so many ranged characters. I mean, it's not that bad. What do we got? One. He's 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 actually. I don't do this often, but I'm gonna make him flexible. However, maybe I'll just keep him ranged because I find that but the hammer gives multi hits. But I find that the hammer is like been a detriment because even getting close enough to use it has been like a problem. Um, Whereas if we just had another ranged weapon, it would be better, like a longer one. But the extra multi hit's nice. But I was thinking of making him a flexible build, but we'll see. But technically, we have about one. I guess if you count him, two, three. I guess three. It's not. I guess it's not that bad. So we have three ranged. No, it is bad. If we had three, we're gonna have four. Everyone's gonna be ranged except two characters. We'll have one physical, one magic, and four ranged. And the leftover items are all fucking the shit that Grizzly had. So it's like almost like I should have made him a physical damage guy because we have all these good things. But it's whatever. We'll see. We shall see. Alright, let's give the dude back his stuff. I don't like that. It's not that first. I guess we could sell this shit. I guess so. Obviously, not this though. That's nice. I guess we could use those pants for now. I would really like stuff that improves like movement. But for now, we can just give him this shit. I guess we can give him this helm. It's only one movement. This is the stuff from a dead man. For now, we'll give this to him. We'll see what we come up with. This garbage. I'm not even gonna put it on there. This crystal's really nice. Real nice. Too bad he isn't stunned. But I wonder if. No, let's see something. Alright, he's stunned. I love the helmet. It's so fucking cool. He actually looks like a fucking badass because he's got the shield. I don't normally use shields, but it gives a multi-hit. So it's like, I had to take it. But he looks dope with the fucking shield, the helmet, the one-handed crossbow. And his name rocks, Blasco the Destroyer. Ah, nobody's on. It's only tempting because it has a damage modifier. The wrath. Yeah, that was fucking good. 1 second. Those are made locally too. Like a coffee bar. Fucking good though. It's not great for you, but it's not horrible. I have 5 grams of fat and like 12 grams of sugar. It's not good for you, but it's not like awful. That's why I can't get that kind of shit because it's so tempting to eat. I just don't get it. But people give it to me for free. Like, what am I supposed to do? Not eat it? Alright. I gotta do a nasty workout today. This is alright. It's only level 3. We gotta gear him up. He has no weapons. We need offhands. We need offhand crossbows. We need some multi-hit cross. We need at least one crossbow that's multi-hit. He doesn't have any extra multi-hit. Yeah. Did I do the shop upgrade? We have so much shit to sell. I think I did. Yeah, I did the first one. So it's like, I don't know if it's worth doing it again. I don't think it is. I really don't. 70's a lot. And we only have 2 more nights of the map. Only one more production. Yeah, we only have one more production phase. Yeah, it's not gonna be worth it. We get like an extra, like 8, fucking 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like 15, 18, 20, maybe 22. And you figure one more night it'd be like 40. It's just not worth it. We already did the one upgrade. I think just doing the one upgrade is all you really want to do, unless you do it really early. But you want to be making production things early, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm not gonna do the shop upgrade. No. Metal of bully. It's funny. This sounds weird. I know it's the bully skill, but no. There's nothing. I would maybe give him a rifle, but not that rifle. This was an offhand. I might have to grab that. Hmm. Because I might not find anything else. I hate that, and then you regret not adding certain things. Alright, let's sell off what we can sell. What we know is lousy. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is shit. Like, I don't think anyone else has as shitty as this. What is this? I could probably get her a new thing. Does she really need accuracy and reliability that much? Still, it's better. Who has this shitty fucking thing? Aka. He doesn't need crit though. You gotta get him something better. Still, no one's gonna use that. That maybe. +1 skill range. Oh, that's just a no basic level. Yeah, no. Yeah, these are good. Yeah, I picked those. Alright, let's equip what we can equip. I'm a brand new being character. These are cool. I like them, but I would rather have an extra move point and an extra AP than 8 damage. 8% damage is cool, but 1 AP and a move point, I'll take that all day. He needs move points too, and obviously the AP is tremendous. So he's already at 8 AP, that's very good. If we don't find a better trinket, we could just give him this. It's not terrible. The stun goes completely wasted, unfortunately, though. It's almost like I want to figure out a way to give this stun trinket to Blasco, but he needs everything that he has. Even the XP, because he's only level 10. So, yeah, we're not going to do it. Because he has a stun weapon. But, yeah, we'll give it to him and just see. His mana is almost getting too high. gonna be hard to like use it. But his skill range should be crazy. His skill range is at +7, and he has field study. So every 12 kills of range 4 or more, I get more skill range. So he's gonna have like 12 skill range before the night's even done. Literally, like that's crazy. That's gonna really help the whole lack of like movement thing with the crossbow thing. It's almost like we can make him dual or quad wielding crossbows because his range is ridiculous. Like +7 range is crazy. All right. Is there anything else we're gonna give him? Um, no. I was gonna give him the potion, and I was like, no, he does not need that. All right, we've decided those pants are no good. No, no. Keep that. We could probably sell this. Though there's like part of me that wants to keep it. Or keep this. So we give him an extra prop bounce. He would have the same setup as Blasco, but the difference is with Blasco we can give him the flexibility skill. I don't know. It would be worth it. We'll hold on to it. This one I think we can definitely sell. I don't think anyone's going to use this. I think we can sell this one. But the question is, this still remains the question. Which one is better? Like, without Wrath, Obsidian, for sure. But Wrath is nice. You give him an extra 28%. You can pop it twice, right? Yeah. So each turn, it'll just cost some mana and a move point, and Jesus Christ, and he has so much mana to spare anyway. So like each turn, he can buff himself 28% damage. Um, so it's tempting. He'll have less critical, but also his crit's gonna go up anyway. Actually, it's the same. Yeah, it's all right. So let's take a close look. So the crit is gonna actually be the same. It's both 13. The crit power is a big thing though, because he's gonna be an auto crit eventually. So it's like, yeah, maybe we'll just keep the obsidian. Because by the time he's an auto crit, it's like he'll be getting plus 30% critical power, and that almost would nullify the 28% damage, right? Or is pure damage worth more? Because that gets like multiplied by the critical. Like, I don't know. Like, is pure damage worth more than crit power? I don't know. It might be. Um, it's a tough decision, but I think we'll keep the obsidian. Question then, can someone else use this? Like, it's pretty nasty. Wrath has been amazing for Nightshade. But his thing is 20%, so he buffs himself twice, and he's plus 40% damage. He's just a fucking wrecking ball. The Wrath has actually been really, really nice. So Taka has a shitty shirt. Shitty shirt. What if we gave it to Taka? I wonder if she could, like, nah, she needs the accuracy. She actually really does. It would be nice though, like, but no. Taka, it would take away a move point, which is fine. Yeah, it'd be pretty filthy. He doesn't need the credit though. He just doesn't need it. Um, at all. But I guess it would take away a move point, and you would get 8 damage and more mana, um, more armor, and for whatever it's worth, it'd be like over 100 crit if that's possible. I don't know. Um, I guess we could give it to him. I mean, it's certainly better than we had. I guess so. I guess so. It won't go over 100. I guess there's no reason for it to. I guess we didn't have to invest that much in credit for him. And the worst part about it is he's got first blood. I feel like he really didn't need it, but it's whatever. Um, at least I guess his damage goes up. He can self buff himself. Um, damn, he does lose those move points. He loses 2 move points with it. Like move points not really that big a thing for him. Let me just like make sure. So he goes up 8 damage. He gets 9 more mana, whatever that's worth. Not important. His defense is better, more armor, more block, for whatever that's worth. It's really not that great, but he can buff himself with the damage, which is actually really nice. And he's pretty fucking mobile anyway. He's super mobile, so yeah, I think it'll be fine. We'll just keep it as is. I mean, I think it's better. So we lose 2 move points. Alright, cool. So everything else we could really sell. Yeah, I think we can sell everything else. Yep. 8% damage. He doesn't need the mana. He'll lose crit and range. I mean, sorry, I know this is boring. This is just like the game. We'll see. We'll hold on to it. Alright, we can definitely sell this. Definitely sell this. We can sell this. And definitely sell this. Alright. Alright, we got a pretty decent amount of cash, so. What do we buy? Is this worth it? It's only a level 3. But it's like, are we gonna find more crossbows, you know? If we buy it and then we find better crossbows and we have to sell it, then so be it. It's only 69 bucks, you know? And so fucking be it. We have a lot of cash and we can get more cash. I wouldn't mind a rifle, but that's not, even though it's a level 5, it's passive stuff. So I think we could flip the shop. I don't think there's anything good. There's really not. No. Yeah, there's nothing else good, in my opinion. That's okay, that scroll, but I'm still gonna say no. Just want to see anything. Yeah, I want to see how much damage it would be on him. It's not a bad scroll for him, and it gives him some range as well. But I guess not. Sorry, I'm just really trying to figure out what to do. I guess not. Even though it would be nice to give him something with range. I think I'm gonna actually grab it. If we have to sell it back, we sell it back. So, alright. What do we actually need? I thought they said wooden armor. Like, what the fuck? can't use a helmet. This would be okay for Taka. Let's see something. It would up his poison damage, not like it's that important, but he does use his stack at times. It would make it a little bit more viable, I guess. For whatever that's worth. I'll probably hold out and try to find a better helmet. Maybe even more mana, block, shit, whatever. That was offhand, yeah. Why does it keep giving us level 3? Oh, sweet. A level 5, and that's probably going to be a multi-hit. That will probably have multi-hits. Also, this might be good for Taka. Let's compare. See the skill range thing. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. It's not better. He doesn't need critical, and the skill range is amazing for him. Yeah, this is sweet. We'll take this for homeboy. Maybe he'll quad. Maybe he will quad wield, or I could sell back the other one. But yeah, that's. I mean, it's not great. Like the passives suck. Every single one of the passives is trash. But it could have been like literally a non-colored like level common and had the multi-hit, like, but we'll take it. We'll take it. So we're not guaranteed to get, you know, that crossbow again. Yeah. I guess we could quad wield them. We just got some upgrade, weirdly. So what's it looking like? So we would get 4 shots. Sorry. We would get 6 props. That's not bad. Decent. And they would prop diagonally. So 4 shots, 6 props. No, that's not bad. And for whatever it's worth, yeah, the poison, whatever it is. But for whatever it's worth, it does up the poison to 144. His Oppo is good. His ISO is great. Yeah, I guess that works. Unless we could find a better secondary weapon. It's only a level 3, but the prop bounces are nice and the skill range is nice. Yo, he now has +8 skill range. This totally makes up for the movement. He can definitely quad wield. I don't think he needs to be a pistol guy or anything, or a rifle guy. I think he can definitely quad wield crossbows. He's got +8 skill range. That's insane. And he's got field study. It's only going to get bigger. So he's getting 14 fucking range. That's insane. And then he's getting 16 range with this. And the good thing about this is it'll hit in places that he wouldn't normally be able to, because it's got the it targets 7, and it targets them in a checker pattern. So as long as one of them hits on an eligible spot, the rest can be laid down. So this is kind of why I wanted to give it to him too. Plus, he needs to use scrolls because we got to get his mana down, so his crit goes up. But his mana doesn't have to go down that much. He's already a 70% crit, and he's got first blood, so he's gonna be pretty decent. The only thing is his range damage is not high, and his damage is not high, and his crit power is decent, not great, but it will go up with Grim Master. But his opportunism is good, his isolation is great. Even the awesome, amazing Nightshade doesn't have high isolation. So I'm wondering how he's gonna actually be. Um, he's got all this stun, but nothing that actually stuns. Um, so we gotta give him offhands. I really like to get at least one offhand crossbow. He's gonna be a master of legendary assassin. Because he's gonna be a master at picking off isolated characters. Because he does so much isolation damage as well. And the one-handed crossbows. We're actually running out of cash. Alright, so we can probably get rid of this. What I'm curious about, is this better than the one that Homeboy has? No, because this gives multi-hit. So no. Yeah, it's not. And he doesn't proc diagonally. It's similar, but I would say no. 202. Yeah, it's not. It's worse. It is worse. So we can sell it. Get a pretty penny too. I think we could sell it. It's, sorry. The minutia. Alright. We'll probably flip the shot. So I grab. I think I'm not right now, but I think I might use the laser spray, sweet. Alright, let's finish this fucking right. Let's finish this shit. I get so bogged down into like the fucking minutia of each thing. That's really dumb of me. Alright, let's see if we can get him an offhand weapon. I guess a helm for Taka, an offhand weapon for Homeboy. That's really it. I don't think there's much else that we need, to be honest. Let's take a look. I think we're ready to look at this shit. Nothing. Dude, that's not an offhand. Give me a fucking offhand epic crossbow. How about that? Give me something offhand. Wooden rifles suck. 20, like, they're all wooden. Makes me think they're like toy rifles. No, it's all trash. Level 5 energy, could probably use it. No. It's the same exact thing. Right? Level 4. Yeah. Wow, he does more damage. That means, yeah, we got level 4, swap it out. We actually have level 3. I'm not gonna buy 2. It might be stupid, but get that one more use out of it. Fuck it. I know it's expensive as hell just to go up. Actually, it's going up from 3 to 5. Does that actually give you 3 uses per night? 2. Gives you 2 more uses per night. So it gives you 4 more AP. Sure, why not? Also a 5. This would kind of kill our ability to flip the shop again. Actually, no, it's only 25, and we can still get more deal. So you know what? Let me just make sure we need it. All right. Yeah, I guess we could use it. Yeah, let's stop. Yeah, I guess we could use another level 5 potion. We will take the lowest one we have. I guess we just sell both of these. We'll buy the level 5, then we'll flip the shop. Let's just add it before we do anything so we don't get confused. I don't really like giving it to him. He didn't really need it. I'm gonna give it to Blasco. He needs it more because he has magic fuel. So the higher his mana is, the more damage he does. Like, Taco really doesn't need it at all, to be honest. Like, literally not at all. I'm almost tempted to take away his scroll and give him the other one. In fact, I'm gonna do that. Because he just does more damage the higher his shit is. He does not need it. She does. She's the same thing. I wonder if I should take the 5, give her the 5, and then give him the other 3. So he has 2 3s, and she would have a 5. That's 4 uses per night. No, it's only because she has a bag. Normally, I'm sorry, I know this is like detailed bullshit. So it'd be 6 uses. So it'd be like, yeah, it'd be better than 2 3s is better than 1 5. So, fuck it, we'll just keep it as is. We'll just keep it the way it is. Fuck it. Alright. Because he's gonna need to, like, juice up. He's got another scroll. We can give him the fireball or the assassin. They're both base level. The good thing about the assassin is it hits from very far. 338. They're both 2 uses. I guess we'll do the assess. You know, we'll do the death ray. Yeah, we'll do death ray. He uses up more anyway. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get in position for it, but we'll see. I guess we'll give him this stupid shit. I'd like to get him 1 offhand crossbow. We could also get more cash. Alright, we're getting there. It's just, I don't know, I kind of enjoy, like, the minutia of, like, doing all this shit, to be honest. I don't mind it. We could give him this. If there's something he needs to hit super far away, you could do it. I don't think anyone would use his pants. You know, I've been debating, yeah, if Nightshade, if he would be better off with them. I'm gonna say no. You know what? I'm gonna say yes because it helps his armor. It'll help his armor. It'll give him a lot more fucking armor. It's gonna take his some crit off, but like that's really not a big deal. It'll be 100 crit before we know it. And exchanging 3% range damage for 8% overall damage, like, does range damage mean like infinitely more? I don't think so, right? So defense not important to me, but at least it'll help. Let's just see what he looks like with it. 95, 112. His armor then becomes very high. He has way less dodge though, but that armor's real nice. His health goes up. He gets more mana, which he doesn't need per se, but he does need some mana to start with. I think it's fine. The only problem is he loses 3 ranged. But I think the 8 damage is probably worth it. And just for insurance, he has extra defense. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Alright. Sorry. I know this is a lot of, I keep saying it, man. I'm not sure. Have I really looked at this stuff? I think I have. Have I? That's interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Have I looked at this stuff? That orbs. Kind of intriguing. I have looked at this stuff, but have I really? That orb's intriguing. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why this orb's intriguing. It's intriguing for Homegirl. Not for that weapon. She has a scepter, which is really nice, and I love it. But this would add 3 prop bounces, which would make her beasting attack nasty. It would make it from a 6 prop to a 9 prop. And the beasting attack is very important to her, because she poisons so hard. And the scepter helps with mobility big time. But this would give her 2 more move points. It kind of sucks because it gives her momentum, which will be like useless basically. It gives her reliability. I'm gonna take a look. She really needs more props. How important is the scepter to her? It is a fucking epic scepter. Yeah, it gives her crit as well. And it gives her skill range. Hmm. Hmm. I think I'm gonna. Hmm. Hmm. Sorry. Yeah, it adds 2 skill range. I'll probably keep it, but it's tempting. The 3 extra props is tempting. But the problem is, I also do use the Hammer of Faith as well. I use both of them. So, very tempting. I really want to get her props up, but to make her B scroll even stronger, because it's only a ×6. I'd really love to get her props up. Too bad she doesn't have runing. Um, I just can't say no to those 2 action points. It's really tempting, but yeah, we're not gonna do it. Very, very tempting. Also, the death ray would probably be filthy too. In her hands, the, yeah, in her hands, the death ray would be fucking nasty. Be like 700 damage almost. Be real filthy. She does such high damage. That's without crit, but nah, we won't do it. Very tempting, but no. I'm just curious what kind of ISO she gets. I'm not gonna do it, but and she's got high ISO, so it's like it would give her a second ISO attack, which would be really nice. She would get 245% ISO damage. So that 300, 342 would be doubled and then doubled in half or something, or doubled in a quarter. So it'd be like 700 plus. But no, we're not gonna do it. Something but no. Alright. We're getting there, I swear. Should we flip the shop again? I think I'm gonna, even though it looks dumb, but we can get more money. We can get more cash if we want it. So I'm actually gonna flip the shop again, even though that seems like a stupid thing to do. Let there be something good. That would be nice. No. No. No? I guess not. AP shirts? Probably not. Everything everyone has is pretty vital to them. The AP is really nice, but it would like fuck up a lot of people's grooves. It would really fuck up a lot of grooves. It would be really nice to have, but like, yeah, the problem is she has low accuracy, so taking the accuracy away would fuck her up big time. I always see AP stuff and I'm like, I feel bad not getting it, but I can get that helm, give it to our new character, or give him one extra move point, but I don't know, it's not really that worth it. AP, sure. Let's talk his shirt again. Sorry, I know this is ridiculous, but I'm sorry. It's just kind of like, you gotta do it. Alright, I'll give him move points. The damage is negligible. Right, we were happy about the, he didn't even need the extra crit, but we were, I think, but we were happy about him being able to buff with the Wrath. But this would give him an extra AP. It's really expensive, we can't even afford it. This would be really nice. This would be perfect for him, actually. He'd have an extra move point, he'd have more mana, he doesn't even need that crit, it'd still be an auto crit. It would give him physical damage, he would lose 2 regular damage, he'd have another AP, he'd have hella dodge, but no, we can't afford it. Come on, give me a fucking offhand, baby. Damn it. It's tempting, but no. The other one gives props. Oh, man. Give me an offhand, bro. What do you want? Offhand. There's no offhand bows. I'm sorry. Nope, nope, nope. It's not gonna do shit again. It's frustrating. This is cool, but it's not as good as it looks. You can only use it it says 3 times per turn, it's 3 times per night. You can only use it 3 times. So I was thinking, oh, it'd be great for a new character, but nah. You can only use it 3 fucking times. Like, I mean, fuck that. Oh man, there's nothing, bro. Just any fucking offhand. What did I unlock? Hunter, whatever. It's really not great, but I unlock everything. I don't play it like one of those people who's like not gonna unlock stuff because they don't want to dilute the pool, like fucking whatever, dude. Alright, what do we need cash for? Who needs what? Everyone's healthy. Everybody's healthy. Alright. Mana is decent on people. Alright, Glasgow needs mana. I think I'm just give it to Glasgow. I might come back to the shop, honestly. I might come back to the shop and I might get my money, come back to the shop, flip it again. Yeah, that's annoying. We could either give it to Blasco or Nightshade. Decision. You might need a little bit more. Sorry. I'm making a lot of sounds. I am gonna say we'll give it to Nightshade. It needs to be able to have enough, you know, to like do something. And I don't think he's got any does he? He does. Does he really need a 5? I think we could swap that with Blasco. That's what we'll do. We'll swap it with Blasco, and then we'll up him again. We'll do that. You know what? What do we do with all that stuff? No, we'll swap it with Blasco. I'm sorry. Right now, Blasco's a beast. So how much can you give him? Let's do the math. So 5 uses, so it's 20 mana, so he can give himself 40. 40 more mana. He still can't max himself out. So he would still need mana, but Nightshade is also, he's gonna need a requisite amount to be able to fucking do shit. So we will give it to Nightshade. Unless it's really gonna fuck with his crit. It'll be fine. Yeah. It will be fine, trust me. See how low his crit is. 91. It'll get up to like 97 in no time. And he has enough mana now that he can spam. He needs enough mana to spam the, what is this attack called? I never know what to call it. Where's the name? Where's the name of the attack? Oh, it's Blaze. Okay. He needs enough mana to spam Blaze. Okay. Blasco can juice. Everyone's pretty decent. Everybody looks pretty good. Everyone looks pretty good except we gotta get him a fucking offhand. And this offhand is so trash, but we gotta get him an offhand. And also, it would be really nice if we could have given Nightshade some kind of movement thing. He really struggles with that. But what I want to do with Nightshade is, I want to put him in an area that's more congested with enemies instead of having him on the outskirts, so we could really utilize him. Because he can just mow them the fuck down. But he struggles to like get to them. This will help. But in fact, I wonder if giving him another green. We only have one green. Alright. Alright, so we really just need an offhand fucking weapon and a helmet for freaking Taka. Also, eventually, there's only gonna be one more production phase, but eventually, we could use, she's only got fucking, these are basic level, like, you could use better offhands, but that's nitpicky. So we just need a helmet for Taka. Also, we could use better scrolls, but a helmet for Taka and an offhand for Florian. That's what we need. And what can we do with our money and workers? What are we going to do with both? Should we push them back again? It was pretty helpful last time. Also, this is going to be ruthless. Should we change the setup? This looks scary, honestly. But the one good thing we can do with this is, it allows us to put 2 heroes, like Clockwork. Just put 2 heroes on every side. Like, very simple, you know? And since this side is completely empty, they'll all be relatively close to each other, and they'll be able to, like, help each other out. But 3 maxed out waves is a little bit scary. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to see what the waves look like. If the waves are like mainly just big arrows down the middle and a little one on the side or two, sure. But if the wave proves to be like all this weird shit like everywhere, and like this extends up to here, and like this extends up to here, I might switch it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do guess where, and then if it looks horrible, we'll swap it with guessing it. So let's see what it looks like. Also, I wonder if pushing them back changes it, because I think we're gonna do that. It's not great. It's not great. And I hate the fact that it's like this crazy max force wave is split like here and fucking here. Like, I hate that. I hate that this is gonna be the biggest arrow. Like, where are they gonna come from? Like, all here and shit? Fucking mad weird. And basically this whole shit. Basically, like, from like here to fucking like here is gonna be stacked. But the thing that scares me is like having no enemies here but the flags here. Does this mean like 0 enemies will be here, or will there be some stragglers? And that means we're gonna have to have like one dedicated person here. But there is nothing here. So, is this doable? Is the question. Really, we're just gonna need a whole lot of motherfuckers from like here to here. Like from here to like here. We're gonna need probably 4 people. And then, I don't know, we'll have one person like here. They can come and help. And then we'll have one person here to handle this shit. I think that could be doable, right? Should we keep it as is? I don't know. It's kind of scary because these are our 4 skulls. Like, we're gonna have max armies like at 2 spots. It's a little bit scary, but I think we will keep it as is. I think we'll keep it. It could always be worse. They could put a 4th side up. It could be worse. It could be worse. I think we'll keep it. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna push them the fuck back. What pushing them back does, even though it opens up pots that are further away, it gives us more time. Like, it can almost allow us to ignore them for one turn and focus on the pots because they're so far back. So I'm actually going to push them back, and I'm curious if I push them back if that's going to change the setup. Also, it kind of sucks too. It's going to cost 3, which means we're only going to have 2 workers left. So I'm not going to really be able to get much from that. Let's see what we got. We got a pile. Oops. If we have 2 piles, we'll get 36 gold. I would have to believe there's another pile somewhere. Sergeant pile. No, there's not. So what we could do is that's so weird. We could grab that one, which is almost actually nice to have that there, but we could grab that one. We would have 18, so what, that would make it at 95. We could flip the shop. We could still sell that. We would have 60 left. And we're just really just looking for like one offhand. It's a risk, it's a gamble, but we're not gonna do anything else with the cash. And then we could use the last worker to grab like a 60 piece materials. Let's see how much we're gonna have to spend to like repair everything. No, that's quite a bit. And it looks like most of the stuff is like not even here, so it looks like we have to repair it. It's in like viable spots. Though they shouldn't even be here. But the problem is like I don't want to do it all by hand. I really don't. It's just a pain in the ass. So I'm just gonna do everything. Fuck it. Balls, turrets, traps. Yeah, I'm just gonna do everything. Fuck it. So it gives us 765. Alright. Pushing them back is good, but also bad in a way too, because it also kind of spreads them a little bit more as well. But it gives you more time, so it's gonna cost a whopping 3. That is expensive. Fucking expensive. I'm gonna do it though. It's just gonna help. It's just gonna really give us extra time and help. I know it's kind of crazy and shit, but it's just gonna really give us extra time. Like, oh, it changed the setup. It did change the setup. It completely changed the setup. Oh my god. It literally changed the setup. Like, I thought maybe it would change one thing, because I thought that pushing this arrow back would make it too far back and it would change it. No, it just completely changed the setup. I actually think I like the setup better. Like, I think I like it better. This is just going to be a massive force coming down Broadway, which I don't mind. It's better than them being all weird-ass areas. The one good thing about them being in the corners here is it takes them so long to get there. But I also don't mind them coming right down Broadway, because like we're prepared for that. I might like this better though, honestly. We're getting them right down Broadway. This whole force is going to be down the middle. That means it's going to be a crazy force. We're actually going to use traps. Yeah, it's not too bad. We don't have any like crazy side stuff, corner stuff. The only thing that's lame is like there's this arrow and then nothing else. So it's like, but so we'll put one person here with some mobility. We'll have someone here handling the shit. 2 here, 3. Somebody, I guess here, 4, and then 2 people here. That's what we'll do. For some reason, this doesn't look that far back. Maybe because the arrow is just going so straight forward, but yeah, I actually think I like it, the setup better. Alright, cool. Let's fucking do this shit. I'm gonna take it and test it. And I gotta prepare to work out, like the motherfucking meetings. I have to do that. Or else, what am I doing? Or else, what are we really doing? I know I've been depressed, but like, if I continue to not work out as much, I'm just gonna get more depressed. I have to like will myself to work out. The problem too is my workouts are so fucking intense, so long, and so daunting. Like the mental preparation is hard. Like it makes it tough. I always tell myself like you don't have to go crazy. Like, just do a 40-minute workout. But I know like it's gonna be some fucking crazy shit. So it makes me procrastinate mentally, even though I don't want to, but like almost forces me to, because I know it's going to be an insane fucking workout. I generally just don't do lazy, soft workouts. When I do workouts, they're fucking intense. They're like, wow. They're wildly intense. they're hard fucking workouts. But that's a problem, especially when I'm not feeling it. It makes it really hard for me to like gear up emotionally to do it. I know I'm gonna be putting myself through like hell. And I tell myself like at least just do something. But it's tough. Alright. Flip side. Let's video game. If anybody's watching, sorry, I know I've been fucking around. I'm stuffed up. Alright. Let's do this shit. This will be fun. I'm gonna be a big time fucking force. Alright, keep it at that. And what we'll do is, we will do exactly as I said. We'll grab this. You know what? Let's flip the shop first. Like, there's nothing else I can do with the couch, so it's like, fuck it, you know? I know it's crazy, but let's flip the shop first. Let's just see if there's anything. Because if there's not, then we can use both workers and materials. But I really would like there to be something. What we're looking for is a decent helmet or an offhand crossbow. Or both. We really need an offhand crossbow. There we go. But I'm not going to complain. I hate the fact that it's common. It always seems to be like that the offhand crossbows are common. Like, why can't you give me an epic offhand crossbow? An epic offhand mithril crossbow that has +2 hit. +2 hit capacity. But I won't complain. This is what I needed. I'm not going to fucking complain. I'm not going to be a bitch. And it's cheap, relatively speaking. I won't be a bitch. I was going to apologize to all the female dogs out there for saying that. But shout out to all the female dogs out there. It's kind of fucked up that people use what their name is as like a negative thing. For every animal that's name is associated with something very negative, I feel bad. Like, we should apologize as a race to them. Like flounders, flounderfish, we should really apologize to them because it's like, flounder is associated with failure. That's fucked up. This ring is alright. We're just not doing that. Alright, there it is. That's all we have to do. Grab the offhand crossbow. That's that. So we do need the cash. So let's take it. We're still gonna be short. We could sell the book. I think we'll have enough. My plan, I think, is gonna work perfectly. It's kind of nice too when you like, even in this phase of the game, the production phase, when you plan something out and it works perfect. Like, oh my god, it didn't work. Alright, I was wrong. I thought selling the book, the scroll, was gonna like put us exactly where we needed. We're one short. But still, like, you get the idea. It was a risk to flip the shop because we barely had any money. But it was like, I flipped it in hopes of finding an offhand crossbow, and I did. Now we need to find something that's cheap. There's really nothing. Everything we have, we need. We have nothing throwaway. We just need one more gold piece. And I don't want to use a worker just for that, because I want to be able to get extra materials. Though it's like, we could harvest a corpse, and it sucks there's no piles. We could harvest a corpse for the No, because it doesn't give you any gold. Damn it. Or what we could do is harvest this for the materials, and it'll still give us a tiny bit of gold. This isn't as good as getting 60 from our thing, but we'll still get 40 materials and enough gold that we don't have to sell an item. Let's just make sure there's not like a throwaway item. There's not. Or like a scroll that I could exchange this with that's worth like 6. That costs like 6, you know. Nah, there's really not. So we're just gonna do what I said. That's fine. We really have nothing throwaway that we can give up. This still works pretty perfect, pretty well. The only thing is we're getting 20 less materials. But it's fine. You know, it's fine. It also keeps an extra corpse on the battlefield, which is a good thing. Um, yep, this should be good. Get them extra materials. I'll sell this scroll. It always makes me think there's a lightning scroll. I'm so stuffy right now. I'll get this offhand, and we're good. You know, I think I run the game pretty fucking good. I think I run the game like pretty well though. Also, what I'm gonna do is to make everything easier. Just small pro tips. I'm gonna put the better offhand weapon with the better on-hand weapon. So I'll have like a strong loadout and a weak loadout, and I'll know which is which. You know what I'm saying? So I won't have it like mixed, like, oh, which offhand. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I'll know because one's not a crossbow, but still, if they were both crossbows, I would know. Like, I just think it's a better idea to put the stronger, pair the stronger things, so you know, like one's a strong loadout, one's a weak loadout, so you don't have to like guess, essentially. Oh wait, which one? That's not one. That's two. It's strange, kind of like, but I guess it makes sense. This big, the big, the small, and this two is small, so I guess it makes sense. You know, this is never gonna get used. This offhand dagger, it's like never gonna get used ever, and we're gonna have a hard time using this as well. The only other thing I want to see if we could trade this dagger with anyone for anything. Not, not really. Maybe Taka, but he uses so much movement that these are actually helpful, and he's got so much range. He can use both of these, so I'm gonna say no. Um, hmm There really isn't. Oh shit. There's really not. You could trade crossbows, but nah. I think we're good. Yeah, I I think we're good. We'll rock it like this. All right, I think we're ready to roll. This is the best output we could have. It's the best we could do right now. He's not going to be great. We should change his name or his look. He's not going to be great, but I mean, he'll be all right. He won't be great, but he won't be very high with his damage. That's the one thing. He's not going to do like a lot of damage. Um, until he gets his crits auto crit. Once he gets his crits auto crit, he'll do good solid damage, which won't take long. He'll be decent. He'll be better than Blasco. All right. Should we keep the name? What is he? The crossbower. I have no idea what to do with him. No fucking clue. I don't know if it's even worth it. I have nothing in mind, like whatsoever. I don't know if we should change like his name. Um, I've already done Geralt of Rivia. I really don't know. We could do an elf, I guess. I guess like an elf guy, I guess. I don't really want to do an elf. I'd rather do like a highwayman, but I don't have anything good in mind. I really, really don't. So whatever comes, comes. And I don't want to spend forever on this. It looks like he's got a missing tooth or like a gold tooth. I've never used this hairstyle. So I'm not going to use that nose either. We'll see. I'm not going to spend super long on this. Maybe the nose ring. I want to give him the image of being rugged. We'll keep the nose ring for now. Probably won't do it. I don't want to spend long on this. Oops, I meant, see what happens. I don't want to make him like a rugged highwayman. He just sucks already. Try to use that eyebrow before. Or we could just keep that for now. Can't really use. We've already used a lot of face paint. Me, probably not. Let's do scar. I guess we'll do the cross scar. It's whatever. Don't love it. Change his face shape. I'm thinking of like a highwayman, kind of like from Darkest Dungeon. There's really nothing good, but I just have to change him from what he was. Again, I had nothing good in mind. So I don't expect this to be anything productive. I had envisioned this face, but he really looks ugly. I don't know. Maybe. He does look creepy. Sorry if this is taking on. Or that. I use this one a lot, though. But fuck it, for now. I mean, there's not much else we can do, and I'm not very pleased with it, but maybe change like the hair color, the complexion. I'm not pleased to say the least. Black is what I was thinking black hair. It's pretty shit. I usually make banging ass characters, but I really I've had nothing good in mind. Pretty awful. I think my characters are fucking awesome, but this guy sucks. Let's change his ear, that's right. I don't want to spend long, and I really did not have anything in mind for him. Maybe. I was thinking of maybe making him an orc, but no. Originally I was going to make him an elfkin. And I was going to make his last name Shire. But I don't really want to make it an elf. Yeah, I was going to make him like an elf archer, but we're not going to do that. I think those are elf ears, they're just not showing, you know. We can't make it like that. He's not a creature. I want to give him earrings, but it looks weird. I think I'm going to give him the one with like the earring. Either that or the loops that are like on the upper ear. Makes him look more rugged, I guess. I don't know. He sucks, but it's whatever. I knew this one was gonna suck. I don't know what's that long. Also, we have to get a name. Yeah, they want to make him a creep. I guess we can keep the nose ring. I don't love it, but it's fine. It's whatever. Let's see what it looks like with all gold. No, it looks weird. It works for some characters. That's fine. We'll probably just keep it at this. It's whatever. He's basically just a creep. I've done good stuff, so I don't have to feel bad about this being mediocre. I just kind of wanted to make him a creep highwayman, sort of. I guess he kind of is. I've also never used this hairstyle. So I kind of wanted to use it. Why is it violet weird? I actually kind of like that. I don't know why he's looking up, but sort of alright. I'm almost done. Almost done. I think I'm gonna keep this one. I don't know why. I'm more or less just gonna keep it like this. It's kind of sucks, but like whatever. I'm not gonna fuck with it. Just leave the eyebrows one more time. They have to be slanted because he's a bad guy. Ish. I do like the scar one, but we'll keep it what it was. Yeah, we'll just keep it what it was. Alright. The only thing is the clothes, which I don't actually mind that. What was it, 17? We'll probably just keep that. Or a different color version. He's kind of just a creep. I'm so sorry. Where should we go? We already gave Homegirl this. I never have used this before, until recently. It's like super low. No, that looks too low. Alright, we'll give him either this or where's a different one? Or like one of these. Sorry. Alright. Maybe that. It's kind of a punk. It's just not my best, but I wanted to do it quick. It's kind of like a rugged guy. We'll just keep it like this. It's whatever. I don't know what the name is. It really doesn't matter. Florian just doesn't really fit him. trying to think. I don't know. I'm gonna name him Scurry for now. I can't really think of anything. He sucks. But Nightshade's awesome. This whole crew is not very good. But I've made dope ass characters in the past. I don't know what to name. It just seems like it's a decent enough creep name. Alright, fuck it. It really doesn't matter. Let's just run this shit. Um, yeah, let's run it. I think we're good. Actually, I like Scree. I think it's alright. Alright, let's fucking do this. We can only build 2 more ballistas. Where do we build them? I honestly don't hate Scree. I think he's alright. He's alright. He's like the highwayman, but creepier from Dark Dungeon. Alright, we got 2. We got 2 ballistas, and that's it. So where do we fucking put them? I swear I feel like the ballistas have not been double shooting. I really feel like that. I was gonna put some near, but like, it's not gonna help us right now. I guess we're never gonna be able to do that. You know what? It's kind of a problem because not really, I guess, because the boss ends up. Yeah, it kind of is a problem. The boss ends up sitting here, and then you have to like kill the ghost and then shoot him down a peg, and then it really will be light not having it here, but that wouldn't help us for this run, you know. All right, so where do we want to put the fucking ballistas? Now should we put another one in the corner? We only have 2 left. They really give you a limit. They really limit you. We don't have a whole lot here. Maybe bust some walls. I think we're gonna bust some walls. God, I'm gonna feel bad busting this wall, but it really... I didn't mean to upgrade it. I meant to destroy it instead I upgraded it. I'm gonna feel bad because it's stone, but like we just need a ballista here. We just absolutely need it in that spot. So I'm sorry, Stonewall. I'm so sorry. I never meant for this. I never meant for this to happen. I'm terribly sorry. I meant to destroy you long ago. But yeah, we could really use one here. And make it a double fire. I'm so stuffed up. I'm gonna try and blow my nose and use some nasal spray soon. It's really bothering me. Alright, we only have 1 more ballista. Should we not even light it? Because I'm thinking we might want to save one for like here. Or like here. I had saved these spots, you know. Where should we lay this last one? Should we bust a wall and like put it on the corner? People love putting them on the corners, I think. I guess because it hits like both sides, sort of. I suppose. I don't know. We could chuck it here. The problem is though, it's like it's so far back, like it's gonna take them a while to even get there, you know. Or we could just save the last one. Like we actually have a shit ton here, so it's not like we really need more there. Like for this, I think maybe we'll save it. I think we'll save it so we could put one up on that side. Now we have so much cash left over. I guess we could just do traps. I don't know. Or we could just throw it in the corner. I'm really not sure. Spree. I actually like Spree. Fuck it. Fuck it. He's cool. Fuck that. Spree rocks. Maybe I should destroy this and put it here. There always should have been a turret here. I'm actually gonna do that, to be quite honest. I mean, it's only one step, probably do that. It's only one step up, but that does make a difference. Sorry. You know what, fuck it. I'm gonna just save the turret, and I'll double the ones that we haven't doubled, and I'll just lay traps, and we'll save the last one for here. We'll just do it like that. Let's just see what needs doubling. Well, we'll double it where there's actually gonna be dudes. I think enemies will actually get here. I feel like the doubling is not actually working though. I feel like there's like a bug or something. I really do. I feel like there's some kind of bug where it's like the turrets are not double firing. This lineup should absolutely wreck. But these are all double fired and tall. Like it should absolutely fucking wreck. I feel like they're not going to double fire. I feel like the turrets haven't been. They even call them turrets at some point in the game. They're fucking turrets. Fuck ballistas. Oh, this isn't tall? Say what? Now you are grown up. This isn't tall? What are we doing here? Grow up, son. Jeez. What is going on? Some wacky shit. This fucking double fire better do as it's supposed to. As long as the double fire is working, I feel like it's a waste not to do double fire because you're essentially getting an extra turret, like for 35 materials. Like, you can't beat that. I guess we could do this when we're actually getting low. Probably don't need this one or these. I guess so. I'm gonna say no. These, yes. Dang, we're spending a lot on just double fire. Like, these better do as advertised, or I am gonna literally flip a shit. I'm gonna take one and I'm gonna flip it. My word is my bond, like James. My word is my James, like Bond. Word is James. I'm gonna flip a shit. I'm gonna use spatula. I'll flip it. I'll do it. Wait and see. Alright, let's just trap it up. There's really nothing else we can do. Unless we want to like well, there is. We can protect the turrets, but you're not really protecting them per se because there hasn't been a lot of archers though. I don't think there's been any. Oh, well, we don't know if there actually has earlier. If there are archers, then we're fucked. Like, archers will hit the turrets no matter what. That's why archers are fucking gay. But, what I like to do is lay the turret, lay a barricade, then lay a stun trap. So, if they actually do get close enough to do anything, they'll get stunned, first off, and then the turret will probably kill them by the time, or whatever. Yeah, it only lasts on one enemy, but I don't plan on letting enemies get that close. So if the stray one does get there, he's gonna get stunned and die. Uh, and then if another one gets there, they'll break the barricade or try. So it basically gives you like two opportunities where an enemy would have been at your turret. It basically gives you like two extra opportunities. And then even when if one does get to it after that, they'll hit it and they probably won't kill it. So you'll basically get like three opportunities where an enemy would have been at your turret um, before it like dies. So that's what I typically like to do if I have the juice to do it. I don't know if that's a smart thing. I don't know if that's what people do, but it kind of made sense to me. Like barricade and stun trap to sort of protect them. And I like putting the turrets instead of walls because you're getting that one extra space. Plus, you're saving money on walls. And I don't lose that many turrets doing it this way. I really don't. I like putting turrets instead of walls. I like getting them as far as possible. You say, oh, it's only one extra space, but it's one extra space in every direction. And that could be the difference between hitting them on spawn and not. Of course, it won't on this because they're so far back, but oftentimes they're close enough that it could make that one extra space could make the difference from hitting on spawn or not hitting on spawn. And hitting them on spawn is a huge deal. Anyway, alright. Oops, my bad. Alright, let's trap it up. Let's trap it up. When it says they're coming from here, it could be anywhere from like here to like fucking here. Like it when it says they're coming on the arrow, it's not exactly the arrow, even when you have guessed where. Like they don't come exactly. I used to think that, but it's not exactly the arrow. It's also hard to figure out where exactly to put them, like how many spaces up. I used to like try to count them. Then I would count like where they'll probably end up on spawn, and then be like, well, it'll probably be 4 moves or 5 moves, and then I count the spaces after that to think where they would end up like next. But it's like I don't really do that anymore. If anything, I just look at where the cut cutoff point is, and I'll put it like 2 or 3 ahead. Especially if it's a big arrow, they're gonna get backed up. Like, but the thing I don't understand too is like, so it's like when they spawn, if they're in the front line, does that mean they're here and they're gonna like they're gonna go however many move spaces in front of this? It's hard to know, but I've been fairly successful with where I've been putting my stuff because they inevitably get backed up at some point. Like at some point, they do get backed up. Shit, we don't have that much cash actually, so I can't like willy nilly just be stupid about it. Plus, now they are going to be far back on the last wave. They actually will. The last wave starts them pretty fucking far. I was like, they don't spawn on the arrows, but I'm putting them on the arrows. Because at least it's like a better chance than them not. But like, you shouldn't just put them by the arrows. Like, they're gonna spawn here as well and shit, you know. But like, it's hard to know, you know. Also, it's like sometimes it's good to put traps in front of things like this, because you know if they get there, they're gonna try to avoid it. But if there's a lot, they're gonna get there and get stuck in front of it and inevitably hit the trap. But you know, we'll see. But I do like getting them on spawn. I really do. This arrow is fucking huge. So is that one. That this might be the entire wave I think is gonna be this arrow. That's the entire wave. There's nothing else. That means a maxed out wave is on one arrow. So it's like, how many motherfuckers are gonna be from like pillar to pillar, basically? It's gonna be insanity. So I should probably put a lot of traps. They're gonna get backed up too. This shit's gonna be wild. They're not gonna just be straight down the pipes. Like, I am pretty sure that they're gonna also be here. They're probably gonna be here as well. It's just gonna be too many motherfuckers to be just in here. They're definitely gonna be coming down here. I think at least. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see. Also, I hate putting these things where like the spots are blocked by things. I fucking hate it, but you know, it's hard to know. It's hard to know. It just is. There's gonna be a lot of dudes, a lot of whatever, ghouls, fucking, I don't know, whatever the fuck they are. And eventually, see, I don't like to put it right on the line because half of it is in a spot that is inaccessible. But my question is, I don't think it does that. My question is though, if an enemy were to step on it here, and there were enemies in waiting behind the line, would it do damage to them? It wouldn't, because I've never seen an enemy come out that had like less health than 100, so I don't think it would. But it's an interesting thing. But that's why I don't like to put it on the line. Because they will get backed up, there will be enemies here at some point, but you're losing like half of your area. So the closest I would put it is like here, essentially, as it were. Also, I should be putting stuff here as well. This is gonna be fucking ruthless. It's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be really fun. A fucking max crew on one arrow. That's fucking rad. I like it. I am mad at you. I am mad at you, girl. You think you have so many. Like, you have 900 materials, you only have like 200 left. It goes way fast. It's not like cash where you have 900 cash. That really is a lot. It goes super fast. Alright, I don't want to extend it out too far because they're probably not going to get there. But I do like to try to protect the turrets to a certain degree if I can. Um, as it were. I like to do it. That's what I like to do. I experimented with this one just to see. Like, I never have done this before, and I don't like putting traps up against the wall because you lose half of it. But it would make sense because they're gonna, I mean, unless you kill them, like they're gonna get there and they're gonna spawn the trap. But I don't like doing it because I hate losing half of the space. You know, I fucking hate it. Like it bothers me. It bothers me like knowing I'm not getting the full capacity, the full killing capacity. All right, I think we've protected every turret. Um, since we can't actually build more turrets, we can only build one, which we'll probably put it here. We can actually beef up the walls, which is something I never do. I don't even build walls, but like I guess we could do that. I I don't know. I just not what I do, but I guess we could do it. Like I suppose. Like can't put anything else there. I guess so. Sure. Alright, we're spending a lot. This isn't protected, but it's like I don't know, it's unlikely to get inside. Um, these walls are all double. Yeah, this isn't, but it's like this is here, so they're not gonna spawn there. So it's less likely that they would hit this than they would hit this or like this. You know what I'm saying? Because this is here. At least that's my thought process. I'm not gonna fuck with it. I would say similarly with this. Because this is here. You know what I'm saying? But this is way more likely. Like, This one always gets hit. Always. Um, yeah, I don't really want to beef up the walls anymore. It's like getting pretty expensive. Let's be honest. Um, yeah, it's getting pricey. Um, fuck yeah, I'll beef this one. Fucking beef, bro. All right, we did that. I'm just fucking thirsty too. I need to grab another fucking audio. Why do these say two? Aren't they supposed to have three? Oh, oh, no, I guess not. It's the slow traps. So these only have two. Interesting. I do have an omen that gives a 33% chance for the trap not to like trigger the usage of it. It'll work, but not trigger. I mean, it's a shitty omen, but it's actually one of my better omens that I'm using because I have to use 50 different ones. Or a trophy. I need to grab a body. I love body. Fucking shit. Also, I know I'm taking forever on this. I'm pontificating. But, like, honestly, if anyone actually plays this game or is interested in it, I am, like, really discussing a lot of shit that matters. I've never lost, so I must know something. And, like, if anyone does actually play the game, it's probably interesting to hear. Or if anyone's interested. And if anyone doesn't play the game, like, this fucking game is amazing. It does have a learning curve, but it's like if someone has been watching like me or someone play it, you're gonna it won't be such a learning curve, you know, because you'll know a lot more. Like you'll know what to do. Everything I know about the game has just been from my natural experience. I haven't watched people play or anything. I haven't like I haven't looked up strategy, none of that. The only thing I've done is just by accident I've seen like some tier lists that of weapons. I've seen some weapon tier lists of what people think are good. That doesn't help at all though, because you use the weapons, you experience them yourself, and you see what you like. Oh, nobody's watching. All right, we don't have to talk. We can just play.